Hey, Pringles. How are you?
We're on the road again. We're on our way to a maternity center.
Oh, that's called a birthing center.
It's Miami Maternity Center. That's the name of the place. Because we're going to try to ask questions to find out about having our baby there. So we're just gonna go there, see how it is, because we may be looking into getting a water birth.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Wait,
Okay, so
hi guys, and welcome back to my channel.
I did it at the end of the video.
Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taasha Renee.
Your name's not Taasha Renee, babe.
My name is Taasha Renee.
You can just talk like you're you.
If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel.
Why should they subscribe to my channel?
Because I'm very open and honest about my life and what's going on in it, and I'm hoping it helps other people. How does your intro to your channel go?
This is just a recap of what happened in the beginning of the vlog. So this is not going to start off saying, hey guys, this is just going to start off like, okay, so we finally decided to go with the birthing center. And why did we decide to go with the birthing center? And how did you feel about seeing the place? And that's it. Really and truly.
Okay, so do we start over?
I guess. I don't know.
Hi guys.
How did you feel when I told you, or when I brought it up about wanting to go to the birthing center and having a water birth instead of going to the hospital?
All right, that's a good question. That's a good way to start. All right, I feel like I'm at it.
But I just asked you the question. You just answered
That's a good question.
You can just answer.
When Taasha first brought up the birthing center, natural birth and water birth and so forth, I initially was all for it, but my biggest thing was Taasha. I was like, oh my gosh, is she gonna be able to like handle the pain of giving birth, and like she's only like this small.
I'm big as hell. What are you talking about?
And I know some people that did natural birthing, so I just asked them some questions. And
Before or after we went?
Before we went. And they absolutely loved it. We go and we pull up, and I can tell you right now, it does not look... At first sight, it doesn't look inviting. I'll just put it doesn't look inviting. And what happened is, I had a natural mindset of what I thought it should look like because of babies are born in hospitals. Like, that's all I know, that's all I see on TV, that's how I was raised. So I had to think outside the box and go, alright, well, clearly, Ed, this is different. You're not going to see nurses standing outside, ambulances outside. It looked like a house. And then after a while, like as soon as we walked inside, I thought to myself, well, how did people have babies before hospitals? In a house. And it quickly like brought down different walls as we went through the tour. Lo and behold, they have like this wall of everyone that's ever had a baby there. And I see like Tasha's friend's sister, and I see like two of my co-workers, and then the lady I told her who I worked for, and she was like, oh, this person also works there and had their baby here. And immediately the wall just went from like here to here. It's like here. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's find out some more. And after that, my next concern was, you know, costs, insurance coverage, all that different stuff.
We are, instead of a doctor and hospital, it's a midwife and a birth center. We are in place of.
Okay.
And they pay us. Unfortunately, you know, every state is different. And fortunately, Florida is one of the states where midwifery is legalized. Because quite a few governors ago, there was a governor and his daughter had a baby with a midwife. And so he got a law put in place that if an insurance company covers labor and birth, if they will pay a doctor, they must pay a midwife and a birth center, because a woman has a right to choose the place and manner of her birth.
Like, the benefit of me being able to go to the midwife and having my doctor's appointments there is the fact that throughout this entire process, I'm going to be with the same exact person. So the people that are going to be checking on me throughout my entire pregnancy, I'm going to be with them when I'm going into labor. Because if I'm going to the hospital, yes, I'm seeing the OBGYN, and then next thing you know, I'm going into the hospital with a whole bunch of other nurses and a whole bunch of other, I guess, like the doctor does it in delivery, it's a completely different thing. True. Keep in mind, a lot of times when I'm sick, his first thing he always asks me, do you want to go?
Oh.
Really? That's what you say? That's what you say? Do I want NyQuil?
Do you want to go to the emergency room?
Do I want to go to the emergency room? I'm like, no, I'm not dying. Like, it's not that serious to me to go to the emergency room. Like, he always wants quick to ask me if I want to go to the emergency room. Do you want to go to the emergency room? I'm like, no! I I just don't feel like comfortable in the hospital, and I just felt so at ease when I explained to her that I wanted to be able to control my whole environment.
So, and also you can like tell people, well, I'd like you to come, but I don't want you in the room. You know, you have to also choose. Some because they want to be there for you, you know, they want to be there, but you have to decide, who do I want in the room? Because birth, and it depends on how you feel. Each person, you know, birth is, how can I say, earthy? It's natural. Yeah. It's like, you know, a lot of times women end up naked, walking around, whatever, and that's fine, and they need to be free to do that. But that's the thing, that when you're here, I tell them, she's queen for the day. I don't care if she wants the room hot and I'm sweating. I'll just have to go out and get air every few minutes, but that's going to be the way she wants it, because she's the one in labor, not me. You know, and everybody has to, and I tell them, you know, if people come and during the labor you decide you don't want them, just tell me, because I will kick them out. Because you need to be free to labor and to do whatever you got to do.
Basically, because it's a natural birth, after you have the baby, you can leave and go home after 4 hours.
4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, and that made me just so happy, because like you're not drugged up on medicine, and you can literally just go right the hell home.
Tasha was all for it before we walked in, I think.
I walked in, I was like, oh yes.
We're just doing this for Eddie.
I want to do this.
We just want Eddie to be comfortable. Other than that, I'm all in. You don't gotta tell me nothing. That's the tub, put me in right now. I will push.
A side story, like I just came back from Tennessee yesterday, and I just watched my cousin have her baby, and this was her 3rd baby, and I was there with her throughout the entire thing. I was an emotional wreck. Not really, but kinda. Just looking at her going through like all the contractions and her like begging for the medicine, it's kind of like, damn, when I'm there in the tub, I can't ask for none of that. But one thing that they also said is that the due date is like really an estimate. You can't just expect them to give you a due date and say, okay, they said my baby's coming this day, so it needs to come this day. They said usually like by law you can go up to 42 weeks. But when I was at the hospital with my cousin, she didn't even get to 41 weeks yet, and they induced her because the doctor was like, I don't even want you to get to 41 weeks, like, because it's not healthy. Like, we need to get the baby out now. It was kind of like they're forcing the baby to come out. The baby is not ready to come out. Like, the baby is not going to stay up in your belly forever. Like, you're naturally going to go into labor, so why can't you just wait until that time comes? And it kind of like solidified the reason why I wanted to be at the birthing center.
All the rooms are basically set up the same way. They all have a queen size bed, a refrigerator, because we encourage you to eat in labor.
You know, at the hospital you can't eat. And that's what they said, because they prepare you for a C-section, because obviously if you go through a C-section, you just ate, like your food coming out too, that they're just all in your belly.
We also tell them about the gender.
That's a completely different video. Go ahead, you can keep talking about something else though.
That's it, I'm just excited, man. We're having a baby.
Oh my gosh.
I really hope the baby comes out looking like you.
Anyways, so I'm going to show you my belly, what it looks like now. Not my whole belly. Stop it, look at the belly. This is my belly. You can't see because the lines.
There we go, turn that one. Look at it, look at it. Right there, right there. Look at the belly. Yo, she is showing. It's crazy. It's getting so real. It's getting so real. It's getting real.
Are you excited?
I am. And scared.
Me too.
We're having a baby.
So yeah. We're having a water birth, guys. I mean, I don't know why you keep doing that. That sounds like poop going inside of the toilet. So yeah. That's pretty much the video update.
I sometimes also read her comments, so if you guys have any tips, hints, or advice for me as a new father, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Even if you want to have some app recommendations for me as a new father, like, let me know.
Not yet. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Why you say it before I did?
I'll just be just fine.
Hey. Thank you guys so much. Cállate la boca. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.